what did we just watch? No, seriously, what did we just watch? I know I've said before that we're the worst ran organization of all the sports, but I think today we reached a whole new low. I really do. We're not only the worst run organization of all the sports, we're the most pathetic thing, if anything, athletically. Like square business, like serious business. Like my son's little league team is more entertaining than this. Watching two fat guys wrestle over a Snicker bar is more entertaining than this. Like, are you serious? Are you really serious? They are the most pathetic thing I've ever seen when it comes to watching sports. Anything athletically. And I don't care if it's a track team, basketball, baseball, dodgeball, whatever. This is the product that you give us. This is the product that we're supposed to be proud about. This is what we're supposed to be happy about. What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic, and today we're gonna talk some football, Houston Texans football. Unfortunately, because this team is just absolutely pathetic, just from top to bottom, everything involved, players, coaches, everything, everything about this organization. The only good thing about this organization is that they're in Houston. They're in Houston, Texas. That's the best thing about them, is that they're in the state of Texas and it's from Houston. That's it. That's the only thing that they're bringing to the table. Because really, if they're not if they're not in the state of Texas and they're not in the city of Houston, will we even be worried about them? Will we even care about this organization? No, we wouldn't. They don't give you anything to care about. Let's talk about it, because the Houston Texans fall to the Miami Dolphins. And don't get me started on them, Deshaun Watson. The Houston Texans fall to the Miami Dolphins 17-9. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's break it down a little bit. Like I said, they fall to the Houston Texans 17-9. Tyrod Taylor came back. We all happy. Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod gonna get us a win. Tyrod was 24 of 43 with 55.8 completion percentage with 240 yards, averaging 5.6 yards per attempt, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 5 sacks, with a quarterback rating of 42.8. Philip Lindsay rushed the ball 8 times at 28 yards, averaging 3.5 yards per carry. Tyrod had ran the ball 3 times, had 23 yards for 7.7 yards per carry. David Johnson ran the ball 4 times, had 11 yards for 2.8 yards per carry. Rex Burkhead rushed the ball twice for 9 yards, averaging 4.5 yards per carry. Brent Cooks was targeted 13 times, had 6 catches for 56 yards. Damian Amendola was targeted 7 times, had 3 catches for 49 yards. Chris Conley was targeted 3 times for 2 catches for 38 yards. For 38 yards. David Johnson was targeted 5 times for 3 catches for 29 yards. Nico was targeted 3 times for 3 catches for 25 yards. And on the Miami Dolphins side, see, now we didn't get a chance to see Tua. I was actually looking forward to watching this game, to watch Tua up and close in person. But Tua, I think he had somebody's his finger, his thumb, or something, couldn't grip the football, so he was out. So we seen Jacoby Brissett, who always gets a victory against the Texans, mind you. Remember, Jacoby Brissett as a Patriot, as a Colt, and now as a Miami Dolphin, has got a victory against the Houston Texans. He was 26 of 40. He was 26 of 26 completions off of 43 attempts, averaging 60.5 yards per attempt. 60.5 yards percentage. Had 244 yards, only had 4 yards more. Only averaging 5.7 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, picked twice. Had 4 interceptions. Was sacked 4 times for a quarterback rating of 64.5. Waddle was targeted 10 times, had 8 catches for 83 yards. Mike Gesicki was targeted 8 times for 4 catches for 54 yards. They had 2 fumbles when Jacoby Brissett fumbled in the game earlier, and also they running back fumble, and they also had a fumble on the return as well, on the punt return. So the defense had forced 5 turnovers, and you lose. The offense gave up 4 turnovers. Now, Tyrod Taylor's calling card is he's the black Alex Smith. He's the black Alex Smith. He's the one guy who is not going to turn the ball over. And they brought up a graphic because he also played with the Buffalo Bills. That I think he was coming into this game. He was 3-2 versus Miami Dolphins with 10 touchdowns, no interceptions, with a quarterback rating of 122 against the Miami Dolphins. In this game here, instead of his career is 10 touchdowns, no picks. He had 0 touchdowns and 3 picks against his team. Almost had a fumble because he was sacked. He let go of the ball, but he was down. He was down when the ball came out. Jordan Akins, when the game was always in reach. When a point of the game, junction of the game where the Texans could actually end up scoring and taking the lead, or time rather, and maybe forcing the game to go to overtime. Jordan Akins gets a fumble. Well, fumbles. In my personal opinion, I don't think that was a catch. Because if that exact same thing would happen in the end zone, it wouldn't have been considered a touchdown. So if it's good on the field in between the 80s or in the 100 yards, it should be good in the end zone as well. But we all know if that would have happened in the end zone, you got to complete the process of the catch. I didn't think he never had an actual grasp or control of the football for it to be considered a catch. The rules have been bestowed on me about what is a catch and what is not a catch. I don't feel like that was a catch. So therefore, since I don't feel like that was a catch, I don't think that should be a catch in the fumble. But neither here nor there, the Texans deserve to win this game no way. To be honest, nobody deserves to win this game because both the Texans and the Dolphins are both pathetic, in my personal opinion. That was probably, like I say, the most pathetic thing I've ever watched. It was 9 turnovers in this game, and it wasn't like it was just great defenses. Miami's not a good football team. They 1-7 too. They was 1-7 coming into this game, so they no better than the Houston Texans. And looking at that game, watching the team, they're not impressive at all. At all. Tyrod Taylor had 1 interception. He was trying to throw it out of bounds, trying to throw it to the back of the end zone, trying to throw it out of bounds, and the defender was coming in, and he just threw the ball. And I actually get that one. The one where he was trying to go outside the sideline and try to throw it out, that was stupid. It was dumb. It was a dumb decision, a dumb throw by Tyrod Taylor because you couldn't get it far enough. You couldn't get out of bounds. We all know Tyrod don't have no strong arm like that. And it was just a dumb play. And the defense, for the most part, was getting. I know Eric Murray that they getting mossed by Gesicki. Gesicki just one-hander, one-hander, one-hander. One-hander. He was out there just mossing on Eric Murray's sorry ass. Like, both these teams proved to me one thing. That they're both hot butter garbage. They is hot butter garbage. Both of them. They straight ass. Like I said, Gesicki was on the dish. Hey, Houston Texans, y'all better come get me. Y'all gonna trade Deshaun? Y'all better come get me. I can help y'all team out. Y'all better come get me. That's what that was showing to me. Because the way he was playing, then the Texans were able to, they actually minimize him and keep him quiet in the second half. They were able to shut down the Dolphins altogether in the second half. The Dolphins got all 17 of their points in the first half and didn't score anything in the second half. But turnovers is not the reason why the Texans lost this game. Tyrod Taylor turned the ball over 3 times and we had a fumble. That's not the reason why we lost this game. The reason why we lost this game is because this team is pathetic and inept on offense. Point blank player. I don't care if it's Tyrod Taylor. I don't care if it's Davis Mills. I don't care who's back there. This team is completely inept when it comes to offense. This team is pedestrian. In the last, 4 road games, the Bills, the Colts, the Cardinals, and this game against Miami. This team has only scored offensively field goals. And they only got, they got 3 today. They had 1 against the Cardinals, that's 4. And they had 1 against the Colts, that's 5. They've only scored 5 field goals in those 4 games. Those are the only points offensively. 4 games, you're only scoring 5 field goals. 4 games, 5 field goals. Are you fucking serious? Like seriously, are you serious? Are you serious? That's only 15 points. That's not even two. That's barely 2 touchdowns. Like, now the defense, like I said, I don't even want to give the defense credit because they got 5 turnovers. And yeah, they got 5. Yeah, the defense played well enough for the team to win today. But the defense ain't good. That's just how bad Miami is. Because you seen the defense gave up 40 points to the Bills. They gave up 31 points to the Cardinals, 31 points to the Colts. Yeah, this game here, they just happened to only give up 17 because this team ain't good either. Deshaun Watson, you really want to go Miami, bro? Like square business. I understand you want to get traded. But like I said, you need to start thinking about waiving that no trades call for any team besides Miami. You might want to waive. You might want to uphold your trade calls when it comes to Miami. I mean, look at Denver going out there to beat Dallas. Like I said, Denver's the most talented team of all those teams that were in the market. Denver's the most talented team. The Eagles had a battle today against the Dolphins. The Dolphins against the Chargers. I don't know if the Eagles would even be in the mix, but they could. Like I said in my video I made the other day, they got 3 first-round picks, so they can give all their picks now, or they can still use some assets to still draft and get you help this coming up year. That's another team that you want to look at, and they're in the easiest division. The only thing I got to worry about is Dallas. In Miami, you're going to have to worry about the Patriots because you still got to worry about Bill Belichick. I don't care what you say, and you're going to have to worry about the Dolphins. I mean, not the Dolphins, but you're going to have to worry about the Bills. You might want to open up your eyes, bro. Like square business. This part of the video is for Deshaun. You might want to open up your eyes, bro, because that team right there ain't no different than this team right here. The only thing is that they in Miami close to South Beach, and we close to the Gulf. That's it. That's the only thing that's different. Both states is no state income tax. Like, there's nothing about that thing. Brian Flores, he looked like an idiot today. Jordan Akins, it is 3rd down. Well, it was on 2nd down play. It was 2nd down, and Jordan Akins catches a 2-yard pass in the red zone. It wasn't like it was a touchdown. It just got the Texans 2 yards closer, and you challenged it. Even if you were right, there was no reason to challenge that play. That was a waste of a challenge. It was even if it was upheld. I mean, even if it was reversed, it would have been a waste of a challenge. It wasn't been a correct challenge. You didn't gain anything from that. You gained 2 funky ass yards. You gained 2 funky ass yards. Really. 2 funky ass. It wasn't like it was 2 yards and it was close. You gained 2 funky ass yards. 2. I can't really be mad at David Culley because David Culley did a lot of stupid decisions, but I told y'all before what David Culley is. David Culley is a person, he's a placeholder for this team. But one thing is evident about David Culley, I've seen the more and more, that I don't want to draft a franchise quarterback while he is here. The more it goes on, I don't want him or any of this offensive staff. Pep Hamilton, even though I was intrigued by Pep Hamilton because he came from the Chargers and we seen what Justin Herbert was doing. But Pep Hamilton, of course Tim Kelly, anything offensively outside of Larry Tunsil. I don't want anything offensively with this Texas team outside of Larry Tunsil and potentially Nico Collins that have anything to do with a future franchise quarterback. No. That's David Culley. None of that. None of that. That's what gets proven to me more and more every week. That and also how this team does not know what they're doing. They just out there. This organization, they just out there because they got to play every week. And they expect people like us to buy in. I'm not even upset that the Texans lost. I'm not even upset that the Texans lose. I mean, look the way they looked. That's not even the thing that upsets me. What the thing that upsets me is stop your fucking lying. Acting like oh, that's part of the bigger plan. Because we don't trust you. I don't trust you or anybody in this organization to do anything right. I just don't. So, watching what I watch, seeing how pathetic this team is, seeing how pathetic this is. I know people like, the Lions ain't got no wins, and Jacksonville, man, I'm trying to tell you, and I've been telling y'all this for months, this is the worst ran team in sports, period. And it's the most pathetic thing in all athletics. Of all from junctures, from kids' little league teams to the highest of heights of the NFL. This team is pathetic. This organization is pathetic and it's horrible and it's poorly as ran. It's piss poor ran. It's just point blank player. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't put no ice on. You can't put no makeup on the pig. It is what it is. You can't. It's not. That's exactly what this is. This team is that. They're trash. Hot butter garbage. They should be called the Houston hot butter garbages. That's what they is, because that's what they are. They are hot butter garbage. Why Sky Fields ain't playing? You trade away Mark Ingram. Why y'all ain't playing Sky Fields, bro? I ain't gonna lie, Philip Lindsay actually looked good the first couple of carries, but come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, like I said, I'm not even mad. It's just, this is very pathetic to watch. There's a reason why the tickets are going at $5, $10 to $5 of the game. There's a reason why they are selling tickets that low. People don't want to see this. People don't want to see this. I know Fox and CBS is pissed that they gotta show this shit. They're like, damn, why do we have to? And like I said, this Miami team, it was more entertaining when it was against a good team, to be honest. Because you know, I'm like, we know if it's two bad teams, at least it'll be a close game. No, that 40-0 get beat down, the beat down against the Cardinals 2 weeks ago, all that was more entertaining than this. It definitely was. This was not entertaining at all. At all. I'd rather watch paint dry. That was not entertaining. That was just trash. It really was. It was nothing entertaining about that game. So, we're going to the bye week. I firmly believe Davis Mills is going to start against Tennessee, at Tennessee, when we come back from our bye week. I actually support the decision, even though I believe Tyrod Taylor is a better quarterback. But, you know, hey, it's the tank. Embrace the tank. All that. But the thing is, what are we tanking for? Because have cooled off on all the quarterbacks coming into this draft, and I don't think they'll draft one. To be honest, not in the first round, unless they have multiple first round picks. Like, no, unless the trade for Deshaun comes through, and they have multiple first round picks, then possibly they might draft one just because they have all these different picks. But just pathetic, y'all. Just completely pathetic. Just completely pathetic. That's exactly what it is. I don't know what else to say. Except for, Deshaun, you really want to go to Miami? Like, Denver, Carolina, the Giants, the Eagles. But you choose Miami. This is where you want to go. This is your prime destination. Now you got $140 million, $160 million. You go South Beach, Miami, anytime you want to, no matter when you want to. That nightlife always gonna be there. I wouldn't want to go from a football standpoint. Remember, you want to be legendary. My man, because I don't think Brian Flores is going to make it past this season. To be honest with you, if you want to be completely honest, Brian Flores might be looking for a job in the next 2 years. I know you can say, "Oh, we can get Airbnb." Kansas City ain't looking good. Y'all know I'm a Patrick Mahomes fan. Kansas City looked as trash against a Green Bay team that didn't even have Aaron Rodgers. They looked at trash against the New York Giants on Monday Night Football. I don't think Airbnb is going to be such a high candidate no more either. So, you might not be in a better situation. Maybe from an organization, maybe outside of dealing with Jack and Cal, that might be the only thing that's going to be different. But the grass ain't always green on the other side. Miami might not be the look. That might not be the play. Might not be the play. It really might not be. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment below if you haven't. Click below. I said that all the way wrong. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Click that bell to get more videos. I holla.